Hey guys, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm gonna show you a few products that I've hit pan on. If you guys didn't know, this is my know by year, but I've been doing this for a while now. I've been hitting pan on products because last year I focused a lot on project panning and project progresses. So this year is no different to me. It's even better because I'm in a know by year. So before we go into the video, please go and subscribe and also leave below what products have you hit pan on lately. So if you want to see the products that I've hit pan on, then just keep on watching. I don't have a ton of products because a lot of the ones that I was going to show you I already finished, but I have here a few of them. The first palette that I'm going to show you is this one. This is the Kevyn Aucoin 4-in-1 Face Essential palette, and this palette was in my project progress for last month, so I used it a ton and I was able to hit pan in two shades. The first one was a Sculpt Medium. This powder is just beautiful. I have it in the shade Light to contour my nose, and it's just a beautiful contour powder. It's super pigmented, so a little goes a long way. It's buttery. The way it blends is flawless. It looks like a shadow, like a real shadow. It doesn't look like someone hit you on the face, so that's a good thing. It has the right amount of grayish cool tone in it, but it doesn't look like dirt on your face. And then a warm bronzer that I have here is the Bronze Desert Nights, and this is beautiful because even though it's a matte bronzer, it has sort of a sheen to it. It's not a flat matte, and I like this a lot. I'm into products that are not making you look like you have no light, not a glow from within, but just flat. I hate those products. I want something that has sort of a glow or a sheen without being glittery, and this is one of those products. And when your face is just not matching quite your body because you're wearing fake tan or whatever, this is a warmer bronzer that will make everything match and come together beautifully. So I love these two products. I'm hoping to finish this palette by the end of 2019. But Kevyn Aucoin is always releasing palettes like this, and they're worth it. I have to tell you, I got these on sale, and I think that every single palette that they come up with, even though they're beautiful, they always end up on the sale part of Sephora. So if you want a palette from Kevyn Aucoin, just wait for it. It will be on sale soon. And they're still wonderful, beautiful, and they will last you a while. This product is the reason why I wanted to film this video before it went into the empties, because I hit pan on it. I don't even remember, but I hit pan on it and I've been going through it super quickly. It's the bronzer that I'm using today, and it's the one that I've been using for a long time because I just want to focus on it and finish it. It's beautiful. It's about to die. I have a ton of bronzers left, but almost every single bronzer that I truly adore, I have finished this year. This has been the year of finishing bronzers. I finished about 8 of them. This is Bali Sands by Becca, and I love the formula. Again, it is a matte bronzer, but when you look at it on your face or when you swatch it, you can see like a sheen, like a glow to it without being shimmery, or without being a glowy bronzer, it still has a sheen to it. So it looks beautiful on the skin. It makes it also blend easier because matte products are harder to formulate and they sometimes can look muddy. This looks amazing on the face, and I would really repurchase it, but I'm not allowed to repurchase any bronzers until I finish the ones that I have, and that's not gonna be next year. I have a few products on this C palette right here that I put together, and I have two that I haven't mentioned on past videos. This is the Stila, I don't know if you can see the pen, it's a small pen, but this is the Stila eyeshadow in Kitten, and this is one of the most beautiful eyeshadows that I have. I don't have that many Stila eyeshadows on powder form. I have two palettes. I went through one completely. I have two of them that I never reached for, but this eyeshadow I would repurchase. It's the kind of eyeshadow that makes your makeup look stunning. It's a gray inner corner highlight, and it's just a huge pan. This was a single eyeshadow that I got as a gift. I don't remember where. And then I have here this blush. This came in a set from Sephora, 15 years with Too Faced, and this is the Who's the Puppy or something like that blush, and it's sort of an orgasm type of blush. I use it more on my kit than I do on myself, but it's a beautiful shade. I'm wearing Orgasm on my face today, and those shades are basically the reason why I fell in love with blush. Blush with a glow, they make you look youthful and alive, and this peachy pink type of shade with a little bit or a hint of gold is where it's at. I would highly recommend that if you're not that into blush, the first blush that you would pick up would be a peachy pink shade with a little bit of a shimmer, and it's fun to wear and they go with everything. It doesn't matter if I'm wearing a cool tone look or a warm tone look, peachy pink blushes always work. So yeah, this one I hit pan on, and I bet that I will finish it, as well as the other products that I've hit pan on this palette. They're favorites and they're products that are go-tos when I don't know what to do on a client as well as on myself. This is the Naked 2 palette, and this is my favorite Naked palette. I don't have the Naked Heat or the Naked Cherry, but I've had the rest of them. And this was the first one that I got, and it's by far my favorite. If you can hear the machines outside, I'm sorry, but let's just do this. This is a snake bite, and this I hit pan last month. It was in my project progress or the month before that. And I know that if I put my brush in it a couple more times, the pan will be huge because that eyeshadow is my most worn eyeshadow on this palette. And it's just a bronzy, cool tone, beautiful eyeshadow. The Urban Decay formula never disappoints. I just fell out of love with Urban Decay eyeshadows. I don't know why, because I fell in love with so many other eyeshadows that I forgot about this. But this is something good to start with when you're just getting into makeup. It has a good amount of products or eyeshadow colors that you can wear on an everyday basis, but it can also be fun because they're glittery or shimmery and they look beautiful on the eyes. The pigmentation is just right, and it comes with a black with a shade to set the lid and with a matte transition. So it's a good starting out palette. This is another powder that I use when I mess up the color of my foundation and I want it to be a little bit more bronzy. This was a gift from Bare Minerals at Gem Beauty, and this is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation, powder foundation in the shade Toffee. And you can see that I heat pan there, but what you can't actually see is that if I put my brush a couple more times, the pan is gonna be huge. Because these I use a ton. I use it on myself, I use it on my clients, mostly on my clients, because sometimes they look super fair or the light is crappy at the hotel and my ring light makes them look a little bit more washed out than what they are, and I end up just taking pictures and realizing that the foundation is maybe a little bit too light, so I will buff a little bit of this powder all over the face and bronze it a little bit to darken the foundation, and it works beautifully. It doesn't give flashback. It's just a stunning product, and it's even better because I got it for free. This one had to be here because every single Anastasia eyeshadow palette that I get, I start panning. This is my favorite eyeshadow formula, or if not my favorite, because Natasha Denona, it's a favorite. These palettes, this formula is the easiest for me to use, and these are the best put together palettes that I've seen. They're cohesive, and every time you see them, you can just think about a look that you want to do or get inspired without going crazy about what colors you're gonna use on one look. You know what you're gonna do when you see a palette from Anastasia. And this is the Soft Glam palette. This is my favorite palette from Anastasia besides the Makeup by Mario palette. And you can see that I've hit pan in 3 shades. I was doing a list and I was already gonna show it to you before this weekend, and this weekend I hit pan on Noir. But I've already hit pan last weekend on Burnt Orange and Rose Pink. Rose Pink is by far my favorite eyeshadow from Anastasia. I think it's a beautiful color. It's just stunning, and I think if you want one palette on your collection and you have no eyeshadow palettes and you're into warm tones but you want a variety of shades, not all peachy, not all pink, this is a good palette to start with. I love the formula. It's super easy to use, and the shimmers are just so expensive looking. They're just beautiful. I'm gonna swatch a few of them for you. This is Bronze, Sultry, and Rose Pink. And you can see why that's my favorite. This is just a beautiful color. It's warm and it has sort of a brownie tone to it, but it's still pink. I just love it. And they're super buttery, but the mattes are also beautiful. It's not like if you use an ABH matte, it will be flat or it won't blend beautifully. They blend amazingly. I know I will be hitting pan, you know, love these browns, and I love that this palette has a variety of transition shades. That for me is super important. Also, orange soda, it's really beautiful. The one that I use the least is Dusty Rose because it's more of a cool tone. And Tempera, I do not use that either, but the rest of them are just stunning. And then last but not least, I have a blush from NARS, and this is called Luster. And it's definitely one of the best blushes from NARS. I also have it in a palette. I'm gonna make myself use this one more to just don't have repeats of colors on my NARS blush collection. So this won't be hard because this is definitely one of the best shades that I've used from NARS, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. This is different from Orgasm because it doesn't have the pink hues that Orgasm have. This is more of a peachy with a gold tone, and the glittery effect is not as harsh as the Orgasm blush, but it's definitely stunning. I'm thinking also about depotting all my NARS blushes that are broken into a C palette that I have that's empty, because I hate when packaging it's like this, and I have about 6 to 7 blushes that are already breaking right here. That's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. I will make sure to update you on the products that I hit pan on more often. I have a list of 3 that I have to show you that I couldn't find today, but I will make sure I show them to you in the near future. Don't forget to just love your collection instead of lusting for new products, because this is my no buy year and I want everyone to join and not spend money with me. So that's it, you guys. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.